I was hurting myself, and I was hurting my family, and I was hurting my wife, and I was hurting my kids, and I was hurting everybody around me, to the point where I was losing control, but didn't even know I was losing control.
Leaving out of the military, I wanted to be accepted in something, right?
When I was first getting out, I remember just not being able to find work.
One of the biggest misconceptions is you automatically think that because I'm a veteran, my name is going to go to the top of the list.
There's so many things out there that people don't think of when they turn down that opportunity. And
just jumping from job to job, job to job, job to job.
There's going to be hard days. And it doesn't matter how hard that day is. It doesn't define you. It doesn't define who you are.
When can you look at the blessings that you have and be okay with it?
no matter what you did in the Army, in the Navy, in the Marine Corps, wherever, you are a number. And once you leave, you will be replaced.
And going through TAPS, the Transition Assistance Program, they kind of gas you up. They're like, dude, everyone wants you. Everyone's going to hire you.
Talking about self-medicating. Are we really talking about all the guys that got booted from the military that were hella soldiers, hella seamen, hella Marines? They got booted because they got hurt, and then they were forcing Tylenol 3s down their throat. Now they're addicted to pills, right? Are we talking about that stuff? I'll be very honest with you. My first job when I got out of the military, I was making $12.50 an hour as a entry-level recruiter in 2014.
And eventually I had to end up moving home. But I moved home with a bunch of anger issues.
Is every single person you meet in your life is a job interview?
That got me off the pills. Like, they ask me all the time, well, what do you do now?
I'm a lucky one that was able to do it that way, because I've watched others, right? I've watched others go get help, and then they spiral right back into it. You know, I've got a buddy, one of my old...
Start networking now. I laughed at LinkedIn all the way until I retired.
Loyalty is different. Loyalty to the mission is different. You can get a phone call 5 minutes before their shift and say, I'm not going to be there today.
When that uniform comes off, you all of a sudden lose this sense of purpose. I no longer belong to something that was bigger than myself. And I didn't know how to belong to myself.